Hello, I'm Punk Silver. I'm currently making a game on Roblox called Tomoteki, a low-poly team-based gacha roguelike game where you play as and against monsters. I want to make this video to explain why it's taking me so long to finish making the game, and I want to ramble a little bit. Please be patient with me, this is the first video I've really made. When making a game, it's important to have a framework that can handle whatever you need it to. What is a framework? Frameworks are the structure of the game, like the skeleton. I don't want to get into specifics, because it's technical, and I'm bad at descriptions. But what I'm trying to say is, quickly rushing the fundamental structure of your game will likely result in practically unfixable problems that would require large portions of the game to be remade. It's just short-sighted to have a weak framework. A good example would be Blox Fruits, a game with a very clearly outdated combat system. If they wanted to make combat better, they would need to remake the entire handling of every fighting style, every weapon, and every fruit in the entire game. Even if not entirely, it's still a lot of work even for a full team. And I'm making this game on my own, so it would take a lot longer. I'm still focused on the framework as of right now. Most of it is actually finished as of the time I'm writing this, unless more comes up. I've mostly been working on like two things, the lobby and the monsters. By the lobby I mean the saving data stuff, the options, the gacha system, the inventory, all that. As for monsters, at the time of making this, a total of 58 monsters have been modeled, textured, and rigged. Most also having idle animations. That doesn't mean they're fully animated or playable, and I'm including the recolors and variants. Speaking of which, again, I'm a solo dev, and a significant amount of monsters need to not only exist, but to have, like, as many niches and roles filled out as possible before release. I'm trying to make sure none of them are just filler. But yeah, I enjoy recolors quite a bit because of Pokemon, Dragon Quest, and Yokai Watch. Scope and scope creep are pretty major issues with Roblox games right now. Devs get too ambitious, wanting to make something really impressive, and they end up creating something that never releases or has very sparse updates. And taking a long time to update obviously makes you lose players pretty quickly. I want to keep my game simple, and the framework is being made to support very fast updates. I aim to add at least one monster every week or two for a while, or at least have a few per update if I do it in batches. The keybinds are meant to be really simplistic and comfortable. Monsters don't jump and don't have to toggle sprints, no emotes. It really cuts down the amount of work that needs to be done on each monster. It streamlines movesets being made quickly and efficiently without overwhelming me. There aren't, like, holdable abilities or anything complex like that. Just tap and thing happens. The combat is also meant to be really simple and fast-paced. Players and enemies tend to have kind of lower HP compared to a lot of other games. Each monster is sort of supposed to feel simple and gimmicky, like a Mario enemy or a platforming game boss. Like, being an enemy that focuses pretty much on one or two things, like a Cheep Cheep or a Boo in Mario. Like that's what like a basic monster is supposed to feel like. And specials should feel more like bosses, or at least mini bosses. Something that actually makes you feel, special. This part of the video I won't script, and I also won't dwell on it for too long, but my mental health is pretty much the single biggest problem with making the game. Like, that's what's holding me up the most. I've been in and out of hospitals for a while, and just a lot has happened, and I had to move recently due to some crazy shit that happened with my family. So, working on this game has been a very off and on sort of thing. It's very hard for me to have motivation or to concentrate, and I'm just one person. I'm not very skilled or smart. I need help with like chat GPT to do a lot of the functions in my scripts, especially like math equations. I'm trying to get this game done so I can get like a job, a driver's license, like my first job, all sorts of adult things. Tomoteki will hopefully have enough content made by like 2027 to where I can actually release it, because until then I just, I'm not going to rush out a shitty game that isn't even worth playing. It's going to die immediately. But yeah, if you like this video or you're interested in Tomoteki, thank you, and let me know. I'd be willing to post sneak peeks and stuff of the game. And yeah, I'd like to answer questions and that sort of thing. Thank you for watching.